In this edition of City News, we take you to see why city trucks and other public service vehicles gathered in the community. Also learn about a new spot whipping up some delicious treats. Plus see how residents were able to properly dispose of many items. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. The city of Hawthorne held another family event that drew in lots of people. Tony Long Jr. has the details.
Kids have the opportunity to get up close and personal with their favorite vehicles here at Touch a Truck.
We have this event here so that the kids can actually get a chance to experience a fire truck, experience a dumpster truck, all these different vehicles that they would normally not get to experience them on a day-to-day basis.
Different departments in the city of Hawthorne collaborated to host this second annual event, which featured over 20 trucks and other vehicles parked in the lot of the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center.
It's really exciting, and it's just proof positive that simple events for the community, for the families, can turn into something great and wonderful for us.
It's been fantastic. Everyone we've met has been so kind, so welcoming. We've gotten to meet some great families, hear some great stories about I remember when moments that people have had with the Wienermobile in the past. It's very cool that we have it open now that the weather's cooled off to show people the inside of the Wienermobile as well. So the community has been very welcoming, and it's been a great week so far.
Along with seeing the vehicles, children were able to participate in other activities.
Over at the community services booth, we're trying to promote literacy among the kids that are in attendance. So one cool thing that we put together is you read a book and then you use the reading as a currency to exchange that for a toy.
Children showed excitement as they hopped inside some of their favorite vehicles.
My friend just got one, and he said it's really cool, so I just want to look inside it.
It's because I like it, and because that it just always comes fun and pick up trash cans.
Parents shared their children's enthusiasm being at the event.
I've loved this thing since I was a kid. And, they used to give out these little wiener whistles, and I've got 2 young kids now, and they like doing this. So I said, let's go, and I surprised them. They guessed from the space shuttle to a seal. They couldn't figure out what we were doing. So when they saw it, they started cracking up, and they're stoked.
Thanks for the city for putting this on. It's an awesome thing, and like I said, perfect for her. One day, she's going to be driving one of these trucks. That's my goal.
The city was happy for such a huge turnout for this event, which showed a lot of support from its community. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
To find out about other city events and programs, visit the city's social media sites. You can find them all on our Linktree at Linktree/City of Hawthorne. The City of Hawthorne held another event for residents to dispose of unwanted items. Stephanie Canova has the story.
Paper shredding, compost, and e-waste were accepted at Collection Day held in the parking lot of the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center. The purpose of this event was to bring awareness.
E-waste fills our landmines and it makes it very not good for the future of our youth. So by doing that, it creates awareness. And shredding documents help prevent phishing when people are phishing for your documents and they steal your identity. So by properly being able to shred your documents for free is very good.
This event was a first come, first served type of event, and you didn't even need to get out of your car. All you had to do was drive up and have your stuff in the trunk ready to go, and a staff member was more than happy to assist you.
It's amazing what they're doing. And it's really helping a lot of community to help out to shred anything that you have at home.
I think it's great. Unfortunately, I don't have a shredder like I should to where I'm able to shred and get rid of everything. So it does kind of pile up. So the fact that they offer these type of events, I think it's great.
Not only does this event help you live clutter-free, but it's also a secure way to dispose of sensitive information to avoid phishing. This event happens twice a year, and it's a free service for the residents of Hawthorne. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Stephanie Canova.
To find out about future Collection Day and other events in the city, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org and look under latest news. The City of Good Neighbors welcomes a new business of colorful bowls and more. We stopped by this new location to bring you the story. I Love Acai celebrated their grand opening with city dignitaries and community members.
We're excited to have them here, excited to welcome them to our city.
We just wanted, to just celebrate them, celebrate their efforts to open this business.
It's a sign of our progress and our growth, and we welcome them on behalf of the Hawthorne Business Connect and the entire community.
Acai bowls, smoothies, and other healthy options are just a few of the items served at this new family-owned business.
We offer acai bowls. Everything is all natural, homemade, all natural fruits and ingredients. No preservatives, nothing processed.
We're trying to give the residents of Hawthorne healthy options, something that makes you feel good after you eat, not makes you feel bad after you eat.
Located on Hawthorne Boulevard, I Love Acai has a good menu, which was created by owner's son and general manager Joshua, and provides a wide variety of options for any palate.
My job is to kind of make it so anything they want made, we find a way to make it.
It was great. It was delicious. I haven't had a bowl like this good in such a long time. And just bring it to the community is just, it's awesome. They need definitely something here.
They're really fresh. This was really tasty.
Although the road was long to open, owners Marcos and Nikki Trejo are glad to be here and provide a healthy option for the community.
It's my first restaurant. There was a lot of learning involved, but Hawthorne has some great employees that helped us along the way.
I think that's the one thing that really sets us apart is the flavor of everything that we have. It's really delicious, and that's something that our customers and people that like acai, that go to different places, they'll say, you know what, this is the best acai I've had.
The Trejos are excited for this new venture as they open their second business in Hawthorne and continue to make a positive impact in the community. I Love Acai is located at 12947 Hawthorne Boulevard. To see their hours and learn more about this new business, visit their Instagram at Eat I Love Acai. Coming up next on City News, we'll show you why residents were talking to officers from the Hawthorne Police Department. Plus, learn some tips to stay safe this Halloween. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The Hawthorne Police Department held their 9th annual National Coffee with the Cop at the McDonald's here in Hawthorne. Here's Jason Reynoso with the story.
For 14 years, the Hawthorne Police Department has been running the Coffee with a Cop program, which was created to build trust and a sense of community.
It gives them an opportunity to organically just come up to any officer and say, hey, I've got a question that I've been meaning to ask a police officer, but I've never had a chance. And that's the value of a program like this.
Let them know that they can come to us if they're having an issue or have a concern, or maybe just always had a question about law enforcement, didn't have the opportunity, were too embarrassed to ask, or wasn't sure how the police would react.
The mission of Coffee with a Cop Day is to break down the barriers between police officers and the citizens they serve by removing agendas and allowing opportunities to ask questions, voice concerns, and get to know the officers in your neighborhood.
They feel more safe. They feel like the community is safer, and we feel more confidence about when something happens.
It's very positive. That's one thing. It's somebody you can now reach out to if you see them on the street and ask for help.
They need to know what our concerns are as citizens to figure out how we can come together on a lot of issues.
Every first Wednesday of October, police agencies from across the country gather for this national event that started here in Hawthorne.
All police departments around the world will come out, offer a cup of coffee, a nice conversation with their citizens and anybody who comes into the restaurant, the McDonald's, the Starbucks, the cafe, whatever it happens to be. And it gives the community an opportunity to interact with the police when they might normally not have that opportunity.
HPD is happy with the success of this program and hopes to continue it in the future. For HCTV, I'm Jason Reynoso.
In Hawthorne, Coffee with the Cop is held 4 times a year. To find out about the next one, visit HPD's Instagram at Hawthorne Police. With days getting shorter and Halloween just around the corner, here are just a few tips to consider when riding your bike. Always wear a helmet. Consider wearing reflective gear and add lights to your bike to stay visible. And if wearing a costume, make sure it doesn't have a cape or a tail that could get tangled on your bike. Plus, always be aware of your surroundings and watch out for others on the road. In addition to these tips, the Hawthorne Police Department also had some advice on Halloween safety. Tony Long Jr. has more.
With Halloween vastly approaching, Hawthorne PD Sergeant Scott Nichols offered some pointers for ensuring a smooth Halloween night for your families.
Don't be looking at your phone. Don't be looking at what your friends are doing. Watch what you are doing and take care of your safety. One of the ways to do that is to make sure that you cross at corners. Do not cross in the middle of the street. Do not run out into the middle of the street. Cross at the corner.
Motorists have been advised to take extra precaution when driving on Halloween night.
You need to take an extra look in both directions before you pull away from a street. You're not just looking for cars at intersections. You're looking for kids who might be in dark colored costumes who may be running out in the street. So that little extra second or two to look both ways twice instead of once can go a long way to saving a little kid's life.
Parents are suggested that staying in familiar surrounding locations could be a safer way for trick-or-treating.
So the best place for kids to go trick-or-treating is in the areas that they live. They're going to know the area well. Their parents are going to know the neighborhood well, potentially know where it's safe, more importantly, not so safe. Which corners are better to cross at than others.
If you're looking for your children to have fun in a controlled environment, families are welcome to attend the annual Halloween Spectacular Carnival on October 26th at Hawthorne City Hall. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
For more details on the Halloween Spectacular, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. When we return, find out what drew in a couple of Major League Soccer players into Hawthorne. Chevron and a Major League Soccer league made a special appearance at a local middle school. Tony Long Jr. brings us the story.
Members of the Hawthorne School District, along with Chevron and the Los Angeles Football Club, gathered at Bud Carson Middle School to celebrate the official unveiling of a new futsal court.
It means so much to our kids. What you're seeing behind me is really opportunity. It's opportunity for them to play in a space that wouldn't have existed without this partnership.
This project marked another refurbishment Chevron has completed in partnership with LAFC and the LAFC Foundation in Hawthorne.
We've had a long-standing partnership with Chevron, and they have an outstanding partnership with LAFC. So this is actually the third project that they've done here in the Hawthorne School District. Right here at Bud Carson Middle School, just a few years ago, they did some work to place some turf on the sports field, and then at Prairie Vista Middle School, they installed a similar futsal court, which was also a donation on behalf of Chevron and LAFC.
It's amazing to have Chevron, partnering with LAFC and to give back to the community because, again, sports brings everybody together. And for us to be here and, the kids are taking home soccer balls and doing all these things, and I hope, it inspires them not just to become soccer players, but just to do good for their community.
As part of the opening ceremonies, Chevron made a presentation to the school, which included updated soccer equipment and supplies to enhance students' playing experience on the newly refurbished court, and presented the school with a $10,000 check.
We really value in giving back to our local communities, and we want to start at the youth, the very core of our society, essentially. And they are our future leaders, and we full-heartedly believe in our future leaders of the country, and we want to definitely give back to our local communities.
LAFC's Kai Kamara, who grew up in Hawthorne and is a Lusinger High alumnus, was one of the players and personnel on hand for the team to celebrate the opening of the court.
It's encouragement, stuff like this, to have futsal courts like this so they can constantly keep playing. It's the most important thing.
After the ceremony, a clinic was held by the LAFC personnel, helping students improve their soccer skills.
Because I don't think I was that good at their age. So to see, all these young stars and they tell you how much they want to be like you or be better or, be the greatest soccer player, it's amazing.
I'm really grateful that I met these because I like to meet professional people, like people from soccer especially, because my dream is to become a professional soccer player. And And it's inspiring how there's some soccer players right here, and all that pushes me more to like accomplish what I want.
It's gonna help me personally practice, help me get my skills to improve, all kinds of officers, make new friends, and help us in tournaments that come up.
The district is grateful for the donation and partnerships to provide additional opportunity and resources for the students. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
For other events happening throughout the district, visit their website at www.hawthornesd.org. You still have time to join this year's Halloween home decorating contest. Awards will be given for first, second, and third place winners. Participants need to be Hawthorne residents. Decorations must be up by October 29th, and decorations with lights and special effects must be operating between the hours of 5 and 10 p.m. The deadline to register is October 23rd. For more information, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org and look under Latest News. The St. Joseph Parish held a 3-day fiesta for the community. Jason Reynoso was there to bring us the story.
Many people showed up at the 2024 St. Joseph Parish Fiesta at St. Joseph Church in Hawthorne with friends and family.
So I've been lucky enough, fortunate to meet a lot of people through this event.
I'm just here because I want to revisit my old school. You know, I graduated here in 2021, and you know, I just wanted to see what the rides are about. Wanted to see my community, who maybe hopefully run into my teachers, but you know, just say what's up to the old community.
In this 3-day fiesta, people help themselves to food, games, and live entertainment.
St. Joseph's Parish Fiesta has grown year after year, and as you can see behind me, the rides are even more thrilling than they have been in the previous years. So more food offerings, more performances. Every day there's more people attending.
In the opening night, there were 2 performances from a dance group named Folklorica de San Jose and the band Feather Flowers.
I hope they dance, and I hope it brings them happiness and joy. I hope they like our sound, and I hope they stick with us as well.
Despite the variety of food and shows, it was the rides that were the main attraction.
I came here for the rides, food, yeah, just all that stuff.
The rides, they're so fun. I lift my hands up in them and I like fly on my seat.
My favorite part has been the freak out. It's the best ride here. It's the most enjoyable one, and it's the scariest, but it's the most fun ride here.
This fiesta could also be considered a reunion for some, as they were able to catch up with friends they haven't seen in years.
I've seen people I haven't seen for the longest time. Like, you know, so it's like a central meeting point, a point where like neighbors can meet neighbors, kids can meet kids and enjoy the rides, the food, everything. So this is a great event.
This fiesta has been going on for many years, and each year more people from all over the community show up with their friends and families. For HCTV, I'm Jason Reynoso.
To learn about other events at the parish, visit their Instagram at St. Joseph Hawthorne. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future city news stories. We'll take you to the 42nd Annual Community Dinner. Plus, see what information was provided at the Senior Center Resource Fair. And see all the fun at this year's Halloween Spooktacular. Well, that does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from Touch a Truck. See you next time.